What's going on? What's popping, people? What's popping? It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm driving on the road, and the road is a little bit dusty right now. We have a lot of ice fall last night. I know we have rain. What's up, Candy Baby? Don't black some of them number we are calling. Peter Gay, what's up? What's up, Candy darling? Yeah, so we have a lot of ice over here now, cleaning off ice and things like that. Money specialist, big up yourself. Yeah. You know me, I drive a while ago. Last night I did a video on Facebook, and for some reason the video come off, but I can me I try to edit the video. I couldn't edit the video, so good to me have it to repost it back anyway. Sean, you can watch me. Sean, you can watch me, buddy. Hey, Sean. And you know, anyway, let's talk about this. So we're talking about what's going on in Ukraine, right? And it's really disturbing to see. Thanks, money specialist for the thanks for the badge. So people, when I look into this now, as far as what the government of Jamaica is doing, as I said yesterday, the government have failed its peoples, its Jamaican citizens again, over and over, right? And I noticed now Andrew Holness and the finance minister, they're coming out and try to defend themselves to make it look like, say, boy, what they're doing is right regarding these students that got trapped overseas, right? They are trying to put out a lot of information out there in social media to show that they make an attempt to help them. But the reality of what we're trying to say, right? Every government official, every leader that runs a country is responsible for the people of the country. No matter what it is representing the people of the country, taking care of the people of the country. And the statements still come back around the same way as that. During the whole pandemic situation, the government of Jamaica has only issued $10,000 to the citizens of Jamaica. For over the 2 years prior of this whole pandemic that's going on. Only $10,000. But there was a lot of money that was issued to the government of Jamaica to help the citizens of Jamaica, which the government of Jamaica did not use the money and do what they're supposed to do. Right? Now, if we did have a better education system and we did have a better plan for our children within our education, our own citizen did not have to leave Jamaica to go to another country to learn. When you have the finance of these students taking out loan to travel overseas for a better life, right? Now, there's a situation that happened in Ukraine, and before I even go to that, I think it was last month or the month before, the Prime Minister of Jamaica went to Bahamas, where it cost thousands of dollars for him to go to Bahamas for what? That don't make any sense. The government of Jamaica is willing to issue out money for anyone that can give them information leading up to illegal guns. Right? You hear what I'm saying? The government of Jamaica is issuing out money to the citizen of Jamaica to give them information of where are the illegal guns. The government of Jamaica is also giving out money when election time come around for people to go out and vote. In the other word, they are buying vote. Right? So if you're willing to buy vote, right, you should available can help your citizens that are trapped in danger. Not only that, with helping them, is that you guys are willing to give a loan and make it very clear that this is a loan if any one of these students want to take advantage of this loan of coming back into Jamaica, right? You should not have offered, the finance minister and the prime minister, you guys should have never offered any form of loan to these students to come back. Because guess what happened? If I'm trapped overseas and I already took out a loan already to be there, I'm already struggling with finance already to be where I'm at. And if I'm in danger and I know what's going to happen, yes, I'm going to try to save my own life, yes, and protect myself. But at the same time, put yourself in their situation. Would you leave and you're not sure what's going to happen? So then you're coming back into debt and you may not get the opportunity to go back to practice whatever you was practicing. So in my way, when we look at it and so forth, it is an embarrassment. And again, that Andrew Holness and the finance minister, they have again disappointed and failed our citizens. Just like how when the people them they trap out on the cruise ship and they would not allow them to come into their country, don't care what their situation was. They pretty much leave their citizen to die. Who does that? Now, I don't think for the government of Jamaica to spend $43,000, let's just say $43,000, to fly in these students is going to break the economy of the country, or break the government. Because we have got money from the World Bank for the whole pandemic that was not used to do what it's supposed to do. And Andrew Holness has spent money last month to finance his trip to go to Bahamas. What is $43,000 US to help your citizen? Because if these people know that they're going to get the help, right, to come back to their country and so forth, they may take it up as an offer, but they feel like that the government of Jamaica have failed them again, are asking them to pay back a loan where they are already in financial debt already. They are already in financial problem. So if you are in financial problem, say for example, say each one of these students take out, let's just say 20,000 US to finance their trip to go overseas for better education to better their family. Right? 20,000 US. And now you're saying that you're either gonna take our offer with our loan and fly back to Jamaica. And then the loan that we're giving you, for example, is gonna cost you 5,000 US. That is about that's about probably about 600,000, close to 700,000. Whatever it is, something around that. Are you going to take that offer? When we have money handing out to people to bring in guns, which at the end of the day is that a lot of the illegal guns on the street are owned by government officials and they are issuing out guns on the street. Just like how they are giving drugs, there are people on the road selling drugs for them. Same thing. Corruption. Right? So much thing that we're paying for that we're not getting the benefit of. And Andrew Holness, when you look into it as a prime minister, I say it over and over. I'm not going to change about it. A long time I not talk about you. Because I try not to waste any time with you because I realize that you're a waste of time. And I realize that you're fighting for something that you're never going to get the respect for, or people are not going to support you for. Right? Now, the government of Jamaica is always this. Money over life, not life over money. And it's easier for Andrew Holness to put up on his website and say that condolence to somebody. My sympathy and my heart goes out to the family of somebody. My prayers are with you. When we can fix the problem, be a part of the solution, that we don't have to put up RIP. Now, you guys are stating that you're doing everything in your power to assist these students overseas. Because you didn't send them there and they're not your family. It is not a priority to you. And then as I said yesterday, as far as Mark Golan, the same thing again. Mark Golan is getting up every day and putting his nose out there talking about what the JLP is not doing. And as I said it before, Mark Golan, you are fighting for a coffin that you're not going to get. You're fighting for something that is not going to come in your hand because guess what happened? You're not fit for it and you're not no better than Andrew Holness. So you pointing the finger trying to look good for people to support you. You're not going to get the support. As I said before, Lisa Ann and Damian Crawford is the only one that I see that could have lead the People's National Party. Right? Not the people, the People's National Party, yes, because me I mix them up. And Lisa Anna don't get the opportunity. All these gringos are fighting for power. And these gringos don't understand that it is not going to work. And Andrew is putting up on his page and the finance minister like they care about these students. You guys don't care a rat ass hell about these students, what happened to them. If all of them dead, you guys will be more comfortable because it's easier to put up a RIP on the page about one of them than to help them. Because you guys could have helped them. I think a lot of people would support you guys more and say, wow. I give Andrew Holness a little bit of credit because he's willing to bring home his citizen back to Jamaica because of this danger. The only thing that they put up is that we are willing to offer a loan. We're giving you a loan and that loan have to be paid back. It shouldn't be that way. In this situation, this is what Andrew turned around and said, well, this have happened to us before where we have helped students. It doesn't make a difference if it happened to you before. This is called emergency funds that you have that you guys are pocketing and doing garbage with it that should have used for this situation. Fly them in free of cost because it is our citizen and they are in danger. But no, the emergency funds that we have to understand that we'll only use for certain things when it comes to the government. One is to finance their dirty lifestyle. Two is to finance Batty and finance them Batman friend. Finance guns, finance drugs, finance election. Them ways the minimum wage is to what? 9,500? Look at what they put the minimum wages to. It's better off, I agree, it's better off we start a GoFundMe, somebody start a GoFundMe. What they name the ICU or CIU, what them call it? It's better off a GoFundMe start to finance these kids that can help to pay for some of their loan because now because of that problem. Money that they have credit, that they have borrowed, have to be paid back for something they are not learning. So what's going to happen to all this time that they have lost for not being in school, of studying whatever they're studying for? Because of this disaster, any one of these children, any one of these kids, these students that have borrowed money to go overseas, we're going to wipe that debt out through our emergency funding because of a crisis. That is leadership. That is leadership. What I realized with Andrew Holness and Desmond McKenzie and all of them sit down and them try to capitalize off of what America is doing. Everything that America do, the Jamaican government try to capitalize off of what America do and don't understand, say, you cannot do what the United States of America do because the United States of America have money. They have money. And one thing I know for sure, Andrew Holness always, at all time, on time, to make sure that his press conference is on time to change a curfew or to put more curfew on the citizens of Jamaica for the last 2 years. He's never late. Never late. He was never on time to give the $10,000. And he's still not on time into this situation. When are we going to learn and realize that this man don't mean nobody no good? This man only care about himself. We're not going to be broke. Yes, still our economy system is moving in a better position. But yes, still we cannot afford a simple thing as say, let's a rough estimate of 43,000 US to bring back our students in our country and saving their life. And this I want to call near leadership. This is what I want to call near leadership. And when people talk, when they say people is this and people is that, you just never get it and somebody not go get it. Yeah? Big up on yourself, yeah? All I want to big up on yourself.